From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Tuesday, May the 16th, 2023. The Israeli who was killed when a rocket launched by Palestinian Islamic Jihad terrorists in Gaza directly hit an apartment building in the city of Rehovot last week was laid to rest yesterday. 82-year-old Inga Avramian was killed Thursday night as she tried to help her paralyzed husband reach shelter. Though the Iron Dome was launched to intercept the rocket due to a technical fault, it failed to do so. Avramian immigrated to Israel from Armenia 30 years ago. She is survived by her husband, who was lightly injured in the incident, 2 children, and several grandchildren. A follow-up for you now from the United Nations Nakba event held yesterday, the Arabic word for disaster or catastrophe, which is used by the Palestinians to refer to the creation of the State of Israel. Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas spoke at the event yesterday, where he made a number of outrageous statements, including demanding that the UN suspend Israel if it does not give Palestinians a state and return millions of refugees. And he blamed the U.S. and the U.K. for what is referred to as the Nakba and Israel's establishment. Cited by the Times of Israel, saying these countries wanted to get rid of their Jews and benefit from their presence in Palestine. Jewish organizations condemned the remarks. The Anti-Defamation League called Abbas's comments an anti-Israel tirade, saying his speech, which bizarrely claimed that the U.S. and U.K. only supported a Jewish state to, quote-unquote, get rid of their Jews, highlighted how institutionalized anti-Israel bias is at the UN. B'nai B'rith International President Seth Ricklin and CEO Dan Mariashan said Abbas insinuated that the United Kingdom, by issuing the Balfour Declaration that endorsed Jewish statehood, and the United States, by cooperating in the effort to establish a homeland for the Jewish people, wanted to get rid of their Jews so they can, quote-unquote, benefit from their presence in Palestine. Abbas showed, they wrote, that he continues to be an obstacle to a peaceful resolution of the conflict. The crowd in the hall, B'nai B'rith noted, responded in kind, including shouts of the slogan, "From the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea, Palestine will be free," calling for the complete elimination of Israel, saying, "We condemn the UN for giving a stage to those defaming and mourning the creation of the world's only Jewish state in the Jewish people's sole ancestral homeland." Well, Birthright Israel summer session is up and running. 12,658 participants from the U.S. and Canada are taking part in the free 10-day educational trips to Israel beginning this month, running until September, as well as 3,058 participants from 24 other countries, including Argentina, Brazil, Australia, France, Russia, England, Italy, Hungary, Germany, and Ukraine. And Birthright welcomed its first second-generation participant. 20-year-old Brooke Rubinoff is part of a Birthright trip taking place now in Israel from Canada. Her parents took part in a Birthright trip in 2001. Brooke received a certificate from the organization marking the historic milestone. She said, "Both my parents were lucky enough to receive this gift, and now I have the same good fortune." Well, this past Sunday, May the 14th, marked the 75th anniversary of the English date of the establishment of the State of Israel. And Jewish organizations here in the U.S. shared their celebration, their support, and solidarity, like the American Jewish Committee, who tweeted Sunday, "On this day in 1948, David Ben-Gurion declared the independence of the State of Israel. Since day one, the Jewish state had to fight for its survival. Today is no different. AJC will always stand with Israel and the Jewish people." And for the first time ever, Israel celebrated its establishment at an event in Dubai, held on May the 11th, hosted by Consulate General of Israel in Dubai, Liron Zaslansky, with the participation of high-level Emirati leaders and officials, and included a performance by acclaimed Israeli singer-songwriter, musician Rami Kleinstein, and concluded with Israel's national anthem, Hatikva, the Hope. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Tuesday, May the 16th. At 7 o'clock, Rabbi Ammiel Hirsch celebrates the miracle that is the Jewish state for the occasion of Israel's 75th birthday. At 7:30, a World War II story of Jewish triumph. At 8, 3 influential female IDF soldiers give insight into the ways the IDF is a trailblazer in advancing young women into positions of leadership. At 9, part 2 of Aryeh Green on L'chaim. At 10, Rabbi Donniel Hartman talks about the concept of justice and righteousness in the Jewish tradition. And coming up next, it's the ILTV's Insider. And that's the JBS News Update for Tuesday, May the 16th, 2023. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.